So let's see. What do we have here? Over the span of endless slow centuries we changed. In the face of a tragedy's repetition, our definitions of everything changed. Schisms formed within the hive, debates, creativity, songs, rituals. We heard the scream of she who was, and we fought back. Is this another character we haven't met? What do we have for weapons technology? Well, this, it looks like, is another exotic. But we've already got the sorcerer. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Alright. Let me just scan around a bit. It's not so much that I don't want to go to a planet without having scanned some stuff on it. This has more to do with the fact that I could use the money, and this exotic, and the sorcerer is better at there it is. Yeah, it's better at extracting money from scans. Oh, yeah, and I actually no. You know what this is for real? When I shut down the Sentinels, either they leave behind their those packs that I just picked up, or they get blown up. I don't know, that second option doesn't seem very savory, does it? I suppose if I really needed the cash, I could, land on a planet, scan everything on it with the sorcerer, like everything I could. Especially fauna. Speaking of which, I found out... Yeah, here it is. No, wait, here it is. I found out how to... Yeah, found out how to switch between multi-tools. So this is the Master Blaster back again. And if I wanted to go back to the Sorcerer... There we are. There is another kind of multi-tool available. Now, I'm hoping to get my hands on one. I'm not exactly going to develop it. Maybe I'll just patch it up. But it's called a Royal class, and it's only available from Sentinel nests. Hopefully, I'll be able to find one, show it. Alright, so while I'm looking for somewhere to put the anomaly, I'm going to, no, it's here. I'm going to use my anomaly detector. Put one anomaly next to another. I doubt I'm actually going to be able to show all the anomalies you can get. Ah, here we are. Yeah, see, this is another hazard containment field. You can see the Titan worm, or at least what looks like a Titan worm in it. What? Oh, hello, what's this? Containment ward cryogenics failing. I wonder if that means... Is that a Sentinel pillar down there? No, wait. Is that a Sentinel walker down there? Sure looks like one. There's an abyssal horror, there's a Titan worm. I never thought I'd actually see one of those things in its entirety. So let me just make a brief pulse jump there. That should get us far enough away, and there's the anomaly. Let's see what it has available. Now, this one mission I'm thinking of, I think technically it's the same category as something we've already done. But it's different enough. I mean, you know how you have, for the delivery missions, you could get, I think the one we did was activated indium. But there were ones for Haldol cores, don't know how you say that, or larval cores, you know, stuff where it's legitimately hard to get your hands on it. Fortunately, my freighter has... okay, no, there isn't anything here that we haven't already done. So I suppose I'll have to check back with the anomaly at a later date. Or not a later date, but a later time. Yeah, the missions change, like, every now and again. And it's not as... it's not like with the freighter, where it's... like, once every 24 hours. Suppose while I'm here... I don't know, I guess I could have showed you... Wait. Okay, this guy needs one hydraulic wiring, which I don't know how I have this, but I do. Huh, not expecting that. I don't remember picking up or making any hydraulic wiring. Maybe it's actually something else and there's a different term for it. Oh, and in case you're wondering, yes, the space station is in, like right in the middle of an asteroid field. And it's also in the middle of a set of planetary rings. And I had to take out some asteroids to get away from to get to and from the station. I suppose I'm glad to be leaving it. If your space station is this hard to get to, do you really feel like doing business with anyone at all? Okay. We're probably like 540 some light years from the core. So let's look for another Sentinel boundary map. We'll see if I can get some more about the Sentinels. Oh, and I'm right by it. Unfortunately, I haven't really scanned this planet, so this is kind of a blind landing. Looks like it's a cold planet. There's plant life, there's an atmosphere. So I'll check back as soon as I've taken this out. One day we ceased to allow the original Telamon access to our logs. One day we stopped hearing the Atlas itself, its silence taken as a command. We began to archive everything, any settlement, anything that reminded our sensors of Korax Prime, its screams, its dissolution. Anything that sounded like mining, like extraction, like murder. And what does it have for weapons? It's just a pistol, never. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, it's just a pistol. Okay. I'll just pick up. They must have been right up next to me when I shut them off. Alright. Well, it hasn't exactly been that long since we left that one system. So I'm gonna go visit the, well actually, might as well pull the freighter in anyway. Can't do it too close to the planet, but I'll bring the freighter here. See if I can offload anything that I couldn't before. And then I'll probably head for the next star system with a black hole in it. And here's another anomaly. An iron-bound relic. Found with my trusty dusty relic detector. Is this... I wonder... Should I try and grab the relic from in here? Let me see. Looks like I can. Possible larvae. I just hope this doesn't do anything too nasty to me. Now let's see, do I have that mission yet? Yeah, it's kind of hard looking for one mission. If not, I suppose I'll just have to pass through another black hole, look at another sentinel pillar, and get some more lore. I still haven't gotten all 3 available Sentinel-based weapons upgrades yet. But I did get a second one out of that one pillar. No, it isn't in here. Alright, well in that case, I'm gonna go back to my freighter and then through the black hole. Well, this is different. An incoming meteor shower. Just hope I don't get poleaxed by it. Well... I don't know exactly how dangerous these meteors really are, per se. I feel like I ought to... Whoa, okay, yeah, okay, one of them landed, like, right by me. I'm pretty sure you all saw that. I don't know, should I be looking upwards as well as trying to take out these sentinels? Where are they? Ah, there's one. If I get hit by a meteor, is that gonna kill me? Where's the... Oh. I wonder if he gets hit by a meteor. How likely is it either of us to be hit by a meteor? Okay, let's turn this off. There we are. Alright, what do we have here? We gave our blood to the Korvax nanite clusters to redeem and pacify their oppressors. Still, we could not change their fates. For the first time, the Hive wondered if we were correct in our actions, if a solution was possible for the problem of life. And a quick weapons check. What's this one? That's a rifle, never mind. Okay, let's get out of here. So, I have no idea whether the anomaly has updated its missions yet. If it has, and the one I'm looking for is available, I'll meet you on board the anomaly. If not, then I guess it's through the black hole. A Korvax and a Gek fled their people. Hands held in the void, they inhabited the anomaly, a meeting place in the stars, a nexus, a place of hope. We left it alone. We did not interfere. We just watched them and wondered. So that's not on Polo. They know about them. But I suppose everybody does. What's this one here? Just a rifle. And here we are at last. This is the mission which I have been meaning to demonstrate. We're building an outpost. But it's not just any outpost, it's an underwater outpost. I mean, yeah, we have built an outpost before, but it's, well, underwater outposts are completely different, either from or than the land-based outposts. Not least because they're underwater. And I get to do it in the system that I started the mission in. Yeah, there are some systems where planets with water, or at least water above ground, aren't really available. But here, we're going to a, well, it's another one of those temperate planets. So let's see. Yeah, this is taking a bit to get to. It's kind of far away. Okay, here we go. I don't know whether this is one of those planets that's like mostly ocean, We've run into those before. The problem is going to be... Wait, whoa. Okay, let me just touch down on this island here. And there. Yeah, I'm right there on the beach. So, instead of building a base computer on land, we're going to build it underwater. Actually, first things first, what I ought to do is recharge my scuba gear. I'm going to put a base computer underwater right down there. Now I'm just going to claim the construction site. Here we go. So, what do we got to build here? Well, I'll take some underwater scans as long as I'm down here. Fish, electric eels. Hopefully those aren't electric eels, actually. Wait for one of them to run into me and zap me, you know. Ah, and there's one of these things nearby. I might need it. So let's see, a deep water chamber. I'm just going to put that right there. And then a moon pool floor. I need crystal sulfide and a living pearl. I'm almost positive Okay, I actually do have crystal sulfide somewhere. It's on board my freighter. So what I have to do is summon it. I think I've only ever done this once before, where I summoned the freighter from the planet's surface. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's directly overhead, and then I've got access to... Here we go. All the crystal sulfide I need. But even on my freighter, I don't have any living pearls. So this is like the one thing that I use the bolt caster for, because it's a basic weapon, and it is a basic weapon. It's only ever usable for basic needs, like shooting armored clams to get their living pearls. How many more of these do I need? Just one more. So what would I find a living pearl besides over here? I know I already grabbed the one off of this clam nearby. I'll just deploy the scanner. Let's see where those things are. Probably not. Okay. There's something else I ought to try. Where is it under? Ah, here it is. Can I get my, my submarine? I never thought I'd actually need that thing. Except for that one mission. I'm gonna go down around here. Let me get out for a bit. See if there are any under. There is an armored clam around. I gotta mark it right here. But there was a thing I can scan too. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just swim. Shouldn't take me too long to get to the armored clam. Where is it? It's supposed to be like right here. Unless I gotta dig for it. Ah, yeah, there's more stuff underwater. Come to think of it, there's a couple of armored clams around here. If only I could get to it. Wait a minute. Yeah! There we are. Now, just in case I need more of these pearls, there are more armored clams here. I'm gonna, as long as I'm hanging around them. How did I not reach that? It was right there. What was in the way? Alright, I'll get this plant out of the way. I need... There we are. I wonder, did that mean that there are other sources of living pearls? Oh wait, hang on. I gotta refuel my scuba gear again. Yeah. Oh, so the recoil on this thing. Okay, don't think I've ever seen one of these. Whatever, I'm gonna go back to my Nautilon, which is above this sort of an underwater cave thingy. There we go. Which way to my ship? I have to run off to run off somewhere else from my base, but keep my Nautilon on the other side of the island. Now, I should have enough resources for a moon pool floor. Problem is, I'm not so sure I it won't exactly open out into more underwater. It's on the ground. I mean, was I able to somehow put my underwater room in like the middle of the ocean, like without any? Okay, needs glass. Fortunately, that's what silicon and portable refiners are for. When I hang around in here too long, I might want to resurface later. Let me charge my scuba gear. Ah, a superheated rainstorm. However, I'm not affected by it. I'm all the way down here. Okay. Cuboid rooms. I need glass. More glass. Well, don't worry. I suppose I could demonstrate doing it with frost crystal, but frankly, I consider that something of a waste of frost crystal. It's a mundane use of this stuff. I mean, why use frost crystal when you can just fuse silicate? So they only want to put one cuboid room in there, one glass cuboid room in there. And now to decorate the base. Actually, you know, before I do that, what I ought to... Hang on a second. I just noticed something. During the course of the last base building mission, they have you build a door, a hollow door. But in this mission, there didn't seem to be a door involved. At least, it didn't seem that way. But on the part of the mission where you do build a door, they had me build a moon pool floor instead. Yeah, there we go. So let's see, what can I put where? Fortunately, I learned all this stuff when I was doing those freighter missions. It's kind of cramped in here. Then again, it's kind of cramped in a lot of underwater stuff. Ever been on a submarine before? Yes. Whenever you're doing something underwater, space is at a premium. Let's see. Tube light. What did I find? Ah, here we go. They want 4 of them. I'm going to put one of them here. One of them here. Ah, darn it, I wanted them to be parallel against each other. In a second, I can do that. One here. And I don't know, I think I would go the extra mile and put in another cuboid room. Yeah, we didn't see that storm at all, did we? We were too busy hanging around underwater for that. Wait. Let me see, what was that? Two glass. I'm gonna put another one of these because I just don't like the idea of a corridor just sort of ending somewhere, you know, or the dead ending. It's getting kind of dark out. Here we go, one glass cuboid room. I'll just tack it on here. Then I'll put the last tube lights in here. There's a sphere. Seems to... I think it's just a decorative thing. So I'll stick it, I don't know, here. And then a, something called a cyclonic lathe. Does that thing actually do stuff or no? Where can I put it? It's kind of a big object, isn't it? Looks like it might fit right. There's not a lot of room to put stuff in. If I wanted to build another room, what would I use? Let's see, you can put tunnels in different places. Maybe if I put a third one in, and then put kind of a biggish room there. Can I use this? This stuff is usually used for above ground. But it seems like I can put it in underground too. I'm gonna put in a square deep water chamber, and in the square deep water chamber, that's where I'll stick this cyclonic lathe. At least there, it'll look natural in there. It doesn't exactly do anything. It just looks real nice. Or would if it wasn't so dark in this place. Okay, let's get out of here. Onto the water again. What did I say that base computer was? As long as I'm hanging around this vent, I might as well yank off some of this crystal sulfide before the vent detonates. Well, sorry, erupts. You know, like it's about to do now. Okay, I thought I had more time. So let's see. I'm going to upload this base to the servers. And that finishes the mission. But like before, it still doesn't have any power. What I suppose I can do is let me make a better account of this than I did beforehand. Okay, so this base contains, well, glass tunnels don't take any power. Wait, maybe they do. Okay, deep water chamber, 10 power. Square one, 30 power, that's 40. 41, 42. 43. What about that moon pool thing? Apparently not. 43, okay. so as per my calculation, it's when I was building my base in the marks on system, I'm going to... where are my batteries? Oh, forget the batteries for now. Hang on. Yeah, I don't suppose I should hang around here too long, should I? Batteries. Where are the batteries? Ah, here we go. Take 3 of these. And then, if I remember the formula correctly, let me just whip up some metal plating. 6 ought to do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll put these 6 right here, above ground. Connect them to each other and the batteries. I didn't mean to do that, but let's see, can I get a cable that reaches all the way down here? Yeah, I can. There we go. It's the batteries, and now I'm going to connect it to the base at large. I got the lights on. What do you think about that? Let me just swim under here. I really ought to dig this out a little bit more. Yeah, I want that moon pool floor to be accessible in more than one direction. Yeah, see how much better these things look with the lights on. Okay, well, go too many extra miles with this, but I did power the base. That's important. But I still have to do one thing. Let's just swim right back to the base computer here. Capture a new base. Actually, if the screen grab isn't gonna... Never mind. Forget that. I'm going to rename the base. Why don't I call it... Well, the Poseidon Adventure was a disaster movie. I don't want to name it after that. I'll call it this. Aquarius. As in Age of. I don't know if anybody here knows what I'm referring to. But... And that, I think, is... That's all the missions I can demonstrate from the anomaly. So now the only thing left to do is... is to get the rest of the Sentinel pillars, the rest of the Sentinel lore. After I finish that, it's just a straight shot to the core. Speaking of Sentinel stuff, I was able to install 3 what do you call them? 3 Sentinel weapon upgrades, and I was able to improve my fire rate and hate for the sorcerer, and as such my damage per second. Another thing I was able to improve was the hyperdrive range on the Great Attractor. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like my freighter, but I'd rather not be I'd have to keep dragging it around when I do my straight shot to the core. So my hyperdrive range is now, it's not as good, but it's on par with it. Okay. And now we're into circuit boards, which is good, I need those. Okay. Let's see, this mission was through the black hole. This system was the one at the other end of the black hole. So I'm gonna go to the John Teeter anyway. Now then. That big thing up ahead is the center of the galaxy. My jumps are toward it. I didn't know I could actually jump 1,713 light years, but yeah, longest jump I've done with the freighter so far.